What's up guys, Ghost here bringing you some gaming news today. Riot, the creators of League of Legends, have decided they've had enough of only being a MOBA game developer and just recently announced several gaming ventures into pretty much every genre you can imagine. One of these, and the one that seems the most interesting to me, is Project A, and just so happens to be the only one not set in Runeterra, the League of Legends universe. The game looks like a crossover between CSGO and Overwatch, and also reminds me of Dirty Bomb. The gunplay seems very snappy and precise, all about getting those headshots and keeping your accuracy steady by not moving too erratically. I also noticed in this footage that there is no crosshair, no minimap, and the HUD is overall very minimalistic. This is early development, so that might be added later, but it could be intended to add another layer of skill. Each character seems to come with its own skills, just like in Overwatch, and a lot of these appear to be controlling the play area, like blocking off certain entrances or lanes. But we also see a set of very deadly throwing knives, and even the ability to resurrect a teammate. The art is really nice in my opinion. I feel it strikes a nice balance between cartoony and realistic. Why is it called Project A? Well, maybe they're just massive fans of Jackie Chan movies from the 80s.
How do you spell awesome? Jackie Chan, the world's #1 action hero, is back in Jackie Chan's Project A.
Or, you know, it could be a placeholder name too, I suppose. Riot also mentioned dedicated servers, netcode, tick rates, how these affect peakers' advantage, and how important these things are for them to get right. And that's not a thing you hear game companies saying every day. They even seem to be implementing some sort of hacker detector that will shut down a game in progress to save you from playing an otherwise wasted game. The team are going quiet for the time being while they get back into development, but we can expect to hear more in 2020. Call of Duty's newest offering, Modern Warfare, up for release on October 25th, will not contain loot boxes, Activision says. Players have been concerned leading up to the release since Black Ops 4 offered weapons in loot boxes with no direct way of earning them. But Activision have assured us that the new base weapons will be earned through gameplay simply by playing Modern Warfare, and functional attachments for base weapons can be unlocked through gameplay as well, just like in the game's beta. I think I'm right in saying that everybody would prefer new AAA games to have zero microtransactions, but in the current system we're dealing with, having an optional battle pass for cosmetic items is the least egregious way of monetizing multiplayer games. We recently got another look at some new Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order gameplay, which will release on PC, Xbox One, and PS4 on November 15th. At first glance the game looks a lot like a linear action game, but it actually features open planets packed with secrets, many of which are gated behind abilities. You're not actually a Master Jedi in this game. You start off as more of a novice and have to acquire your abilities as you progress through the game. One of the first abilities you seemingly acquire is Force Push, which obviously you can use against enemies, but also allows you to break down weakened walls to progress to new areas. That sounds a lot like the Metroid series or a Zelda dungeon, for example, where you might encounter multiple new areas, but realise you can't access them without a new force ability or gadget. This means you'll have to do a lot of planet backtracking as you power yourself up, and stops each planet from just being a one-stop shop of gameplay and becoming obsolete. That's all from me today guys, I hope you have a good one. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of Project A, that's looking pretty exciting. If anybody knows Riot Games, who are of course owned by the giant Tencent, they could have a very big say in how the competitive shooter market pans out in the next few years. Leave a like if you liked the video, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe for more upcoming content, and I'll see you guys next time.